Okay, everyone. Well, we are on the play. Welcome to the final round. Let's see if we can go 5-0. Our opponent, interestingly, has 61 cards in their deck. Not sure what that tells us, but maybe they're playing something with a lot of tutors, or maybe they're just having some fun. Let's see what our opening hand's like. This hand would be good if this was an island. I don't want to risk this. Whilst we do have pretty much a perfect hand, I am not risking this hand. Okay, this is a little more reasonable. We have 2 lands, one of them's a fetch land, a couple of cantrips, and a terminus to go with our brainstorm. So this is a serviceable hand. In most situations, at least. Okay, my opponent kept on 7. I think I do want Tarn. Well, so I think I'm going to lead on Tundra Ponder. I know that opens me up to Wasteland, but if we keep, say, a land off of our Ponder, it doesn't necessarily matter too much. And I want to keep fetch lands for Brainstorm, so I think I'll keep this on top. And Ponder. Okay, we've found 3 lands, one of which is plains, which is nice. So even if we get wastelanded, we can keep them. So I think I'll put the lands back. I'm going to keep these, but I'm going to go. Wow, this assumes that my opponent is playing wasteland, and we haven't got a brainstorm. Maybe that's a big. No, I think we want to hit our land drops. I'm going to keep this like this. No. We have a brainstorm and a snub custom Mage to fix our mana, so maybe this isn't too bad. Volcanic Island Ponder. Okay, so our opponent may be playing decks, combo, sneak and show. They could be playing Miracles, they could be playing Delver. They chose to not shuffle their library, and then it wasn't good time. Okay. So I can't really tell what my opponent's playing from this set of cards. But I'm going to play a fetch land and pass the turn. I don't know if I want to draw Volcanic Island yet. Chances are I do not want to draw Volcanic Island. I may just fetch it away. Bloodstained Mire. Okay. So what's going on here? It's probably not Miracles, if that's what you're playing. Volcanic Island Bayou. So is this what, Ant? Or... Okay, so it's Ant again. Wow. This deck's really popular online. This hand isn't very good against Ant. I'm going to fetch away the Volcanic Island though. It's not great that we have this Plains and this Terminus, but we can work with this. Let's see what we draw. Okay, that was pretty decent, honestly. I'm kind of interested in just playing Tarn and passing here. I'd like to use Brainstorm to protect my counter spells. Next turn, I might Brainstorm looking for a counterbalance, but I'm being quite conservative with holding this at the moment. Okay. So again, our opponent may be looking for a piece of discard to disrupt us. I'm going to cast this now. Because our hand is pretty light on gas. Okay, that was not fantastic. So I'll have to think about what we want to do. I'm quite tempted to just play Mentor here. Our opponent has to have the exact Cabal therapy for punching with it. And we could also just put back a Plains Terminus or something, or Terminus Plow probably. Thing is, they may have Empty in their deck and Terminus. I think it's unlikely they'll want to go for Empty though, especially if we have Mentor. So I think I'll put back the 2 white spells and play a... So the options here are play a fetch land and hold up Snapcaster Brainstorm. And like represent counter magic, which I think is what I'm going to do. And then we have double Force of Will as well. I'm going to play the plane so I don't burn both my fetch lands when I Snapcaster Brainstorm. My opponent is passing the turn once again. So let's go ahead and cast Snapcaster Mage end of turn. They have F6'd. Interesting, okay. So I'll fetch another island. So I'm fetching my basics with these terms. So if I draw Arid Mesa, I can go ahead and keep... I am able to fetch blue sources with them instead of just fetching planes. I do not want all of these cards, I'm afraid. We have not drawn... Well, we've drawn okay, I guess. We found a Snapcaster Mage, which is a nice tool. I'm going to fetch away... that. I think I might just run out Mentor here. So the reason for this is... I'm going to attack first. I'm going to run out Mentor post-combat. I would play like Snapcaster Ponder, but if I play Mentor, they can just therapy... If they therapy me, I lose, right? If they therapy my Force of Wills, they can go off. But if they have Duress, and they take one of my Force of Wills, that turns off both of them. The other option is to not play anything and hold up Force of Will, Hardcast, and Force of Will Pitch Snapcaster Mage. Or I could play Snapcaster Ponder and look for another blue card. Or which could be a Counterbalance, or something else. So there are quite a few options here. I think 2 counterspells is a lot safer to have, really. I don't feel particularly safe tapping out for Mentor here. So I'm going to play this strand and just pass the turn. Remembering to fetch to get rid of the Source to Plowshares end of turn. I've heard it seems to be playing lands, which is exciting for them. Yeah, they might like playing lands, I don't know. I'm not going to play Snapcaster Mage. Okay, Sensei's Divining Top is an excellent draw for us. I still don't really want to tap out a Force of Will, or double Force of Will. So I don't want to go... Well, the option... I could go Mentor top. It's just worrying where my opponent just hasn't done anything. Like, oh, you're just sat looking for therapy or something, or duress. That's worrying. I'm kind of a... Yeah, I've seen Tutor. I know they're playing Ant. I was wondering then why I thought they were on Ant. So yeah. It's just... They're just making their land drops and passing the turn. Okay, well, I don't hate this position. My opponent's just doing that. I quite like Spell Snare. Spell Snare is very useful. The reason I'm putting it on top and not just keeping it so I can float it with top is I think it's quite likely I fetch. I didn't want to flip top and play Mentor, though there is a reasonable chance that I can play Mentor here because I have access to double Force of Will anyway. I also have access to Force of Will plus Spell Snare, if I want that. And I have, if they duress me and take my Spell Snare, I have access to Snapcaster Spell Snare plus Force of Will. So I think jamming Mental here is kind of acceptable to get the clock on. What do they get with this? So they have 2 Cabal Rituals in hand. Sure. There's a decay on my top. I don't want either of the top cards, so I'm actually going to fetch this away. So this indicates to me that my opponent is playing some sort of Grinding Station variant, which is a lot tougher for Miracles to beat than a traditional Storm deck is. The reason I am not spinning top to see what I draw there is because I want to have access to Snapcaster Spells there to prevent my opponent from duressing this sort of thing. So this is Thoughtseize. Really? That's odd. And I'm going to let this resolve because I'm not interested in forcing Thoughtseize. So let's resolve. It's odd that they're playing Thoughtseize in what I think is Ant, because the life loss is very real when you're playing Ad Nauseam in your deck. I don't really like that, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not playing Ad Nauseam. Maybe they're playing... It's very strange. I mean, Infernal Tutor gives it away to Storm. I didn't think the Epic Storm played Thoughtseize either. We'll have to see. So my opponent is probably deciding whether they should take one of these cards. Our hand is remarkably resilient to this, because no matter what they take, we will still have a Thoughtseize at the end. Still have a Force of Will at the end, unless they have another discard spell. Which I don't think they do, because they didn't play anything last turn. And I can't think of a reason why they would, unless they wanted to decay my top before they went off. That's very odd. So yeah, I think they must have drawn this turn. It's unlikely they have a second piece of discard. Okay, so they took a Force. That makes sense. We still have 2 counter spells though. Let that resolve. You have a lot of mana already, so it doesn't do an awful lot. Okay. So my opponent here already has another Cabal Ritual, so this is going to make them 3 mana, so they will have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of these other cards is a Cabal Ritual. But I don't think they have another piece of discard. This is obviously quite a good target for Spell Snare, but it might be that they just have an Infernal Tutor. I don't know if this is correct, this is quite difficult for me to guess, so I'm going to let this resolve. I know it's a target for Spell Snare, but it's not particularly excellent right now for them, like Cabal Ritual. And they know I have the Spell Snare, so there's a bit of a game there. This is just another Cabal Ritual. So this one makes 5 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8. They'll have 3 cards remaining. If they have Tendrils of Agony in hand, that's quite annoying actually. So they've cast, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would go to... No, that's not going to kill me. Yeah, I mean, this can resolve as well. This could go very badly. I don't think that matters. Though I may well be wrong. It's difficult to tell. You have another Cabal Ritual? Okay. So what happens if my opponent has 2 5 mana spells? 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of scary now. So they're going to have a lot of mana. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. So they can cast and flashback past Inflamed if it's resolved. 4, 5, 6. So I think this one I actually do want to counter, which is very strange. I did not expect them to have this much mana in their hand. If they have past Inflamed, they can cast it and flash it back when it's resolved. I think that's enough of a reason for me to counter this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, they already have enough mana for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mana. So if they have Dark Ritual, then they can go off again. But then they have to go off through Infernal Tutor? Unless they have another piece of business? This is hard. I don't want to just lose to this. Yeah. Well, let's resolve. This might be very greedy. But I think if I let... Well, we'll see. Okay. So you're casting Past in Flames. Yeah, your last card might be Tendrils. Oh, I see, and you can... 6. Yeah, this is bad. I should have counted that. I'm going to lose now. Oh well. Right. Oh, I guess I could have forced the Thought Seize and then counted the Infernal Tutor. Maybe that would have been smart. We'll get to see what their last card is. Yeah, I screwed up there. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because their last card just might not matter. We'll see what it is. I assume when they crack, well, if they decide to, well, they have to crack LED to flashback past the flames, right? So, yeah. Oh, okay, the last card was Tendrils. Right. Okay, so they're just going to... Oh, 7, 8? So I'm just dead, right? Wow, they had a really weird hand. 7, 8, yeah, okay. That was strange. That was not what I was expecting. Oh well. That was our first loss of the league as well. Okay, so let's do this. We've played this game a few times already today. So yeah, I mean, they are playing a different sort of version of this deck. However, I'm not sure how much it matters. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this plan. Yes, so the last card was Tendrils. So if I just let Past in Flames resolve, then yeah, they would have just gone off anyway because they had the Tendrils in hand. That's really awkward that they had that. I think, yeah, I shouldn't have spellsnared the last Cabal Ritual. I should have assumed that they had nothing in hand again, and they were going to crack Lion's Eye down, or whatever. They were going to try and go off and Thought Seize me. Their hand was specifically very difficult to deal with the counter magic I had. I'll have to watch that back and see. Okay, let's be on the play. Good. This hand is acceptable. I'd like to find a red source of mana for this Pyroblast early to deal with any potential cantrips. The plains is quite annoying, but I mean, we have Force of Will and Double Ponder Brainstorm. It should be okay. My opponent mulliganed and kept their hand. Okay. Yeah, we did take a mulligan last game as well. Yeah. Right. Let's go ahead and ponder. Flusterstorm, Force of Will, Snapcaster Mage. I don't hate those. I'm going to draw Snapcaster Mage and leave Flusterstorm on top, and then Force of Will below that, so we don't just get screwed by Cabal Therapy, and our opponent doesn't know our countermeasure if they want to duress us early. We can brainstorm into the second Force of Will if that's what we need to be doing. This is fine. No, we did not find another land, but we've got some time and some cantrips, I think, with the amount of counter magic we have. And the Snapcaster Mage, again, is a clock, so hopefully we can set that up nicely. What's down there? Crownmire. Okay. Must also be wary of the time with this deck. I haven't needed to be in previous rounds, but I did a lot of tanking in the last game. Top. Okay. Well, that does make things trickier for us going long. We're drawing Force of Will next time. I'm just in for holding up Flusterstorm and passing the turn here. It is quite annoying that the plains is a plains. Doesn't cast any of our cantrips or Flusterstorm, but there we are. I'd like a top of my own to start using that mana efficiently. Yeah, okay. That's kind of annoying. I am actually tempted to just run out a 2-1 end of turn. Because we are slightly constrained on mana, and I think our opponent is probably favoured going long if they're playing the grindier version of this deck. So, having a Bisa is not unreasonable. Yeah, I'm countering this. They don't have a second land drop. Of course, I can't play Snapcaster Mage now. Okay. Okay. Sweet. They don't have a second land. Well, that works out for us, I guess. I do kind of want another land drop. I'm going to ponder for a land here. Again, this is annoying, but there we are. And we found a strand and a top and a Snapcaster. Okay, I'm going to leave these, and I'll keep the Flooded Strand and play it. I am willing to, well, we'll see. The situation may come up where I have to Pyroblast and cantrip, shuffling away my top, which I do want. I do want the top quite a lot here. However, it's not entirely serious. It doesn't look like they have another cantrip. Ponder and Brainstorm both see more cards than Sensei's top activation. Obviously, they both get countered though. Okay, they found their land. May have a second top. Well, that's much less relevant than the first one. So. I will go ahead and draw my own top. Sorry, I've got a bit of a throat problem. But yeah, this is good for us. So we have Snapcaster Mage on top of our deck. We have double Force of Will and Pyroblast for the early turn. I don't feel terrible about this at the moment. Likely spinning top now, so that's fine. Well, I really did tank a lot last game. Like well under half my time left on the clock. That's not good. I didn't think I tanked that long. There's a bit of lag going on, it seems. Ooh, these are nice. Okay, I'm going to choose to draw Cleek. This is one of my favourite cards in this matchup. Just as a nice form of pressure. So my plan is to Cleek end of turn and just start getting in there to end the game. Because I want to be ending the game mainly because I think we have a good hand and I'm running out of time. And so reducing the number of draws my opponent has to get cards that beat our hand. I don't need Surgical or Snapcaster Mage. Well, our deck is full of reasonable cards and I wouldn't mind finding another land, so it's okay for me to fetch here. There was a chance that my opponent abruptly caved my top there, but it would have been okay, I think, as we would find we would just draw into Surgical, and that's not the worst situation. So my opponent is tanking, spinning top, okay. Maybe looking for a Brainstorm to hide cards with. Okay. Resolve. Yeah, there's definitely some amount of lag. Oh well. Hopefully we don't lose the timing out. That'll be kind of awkward. What's our opponent thinking? Do they want to decay my Cleek? Can't do that. Extirpating Flusterstorm. I can't do anything about that, so sure. Go ahead, you can take the other one out of my deck. And see my hand. I was thinking about flashing that back. But It's not the worst that that's gone. Okay. Ritual, therapy, empty ponder. Sure. At first glance, I just want to take the therapy to prevent him from disrupting us. I know he has empty the warrens, and that can be annoying. I'm fine with that, I think, for now. Okay. Upkeep and that's been top. Looking for fetch land, primarily. Did not find that. So I'll go ahead and draw Ponder. This protects the force of will on top of our deck. So we can top into it if they happen to draw another therapy or something. I really wish the client would be a little more responsive. Sure. So, opponent no longer has therapy, but they do have empty and dark ritual and ponder. So taking empty is very reasonable there as well, because they obviously can do a little empty the warrens and make a few goblins. But I think the fact that we have multiple force of will in hand makes it. I don't know. I think that's close. I'm partially playing a little quickly because of time. 10 minutes is, fine, but we need to win 2 games, hopefully, with that time. And our opponent's deck is built to go long. They didn't have a decay when we last checked that, which is nice. Hopefully our clique just sort of gets there. I am tempted to just, I think running out of Snapcaster here is a little greedy. I may just, there are lots of options here. You're just casting Dark Ritual. You just got to cast Empty the Warrens. I think I'm just going to cancel this. I think we have enough gas that we can afford to do this. I know our opponent has Empty the Warrens and stopping their mana means they can't cast that. Power Blast. Interesting. Let's look at the top cards in my library. I've not seen this before. That seems really terrible. I don't like reactive cards in hand. And variants. Plow, Force, Top. Plowshares. Force, Top, Plowshares. Now they've tapped out of their red mana. Which is another thing which is kind of weird. But if they just play a fetch land and play empty, then we have no real way of dealing with that. So we might lose here just because I didn't take empty the warrants. Yeah, this could end up going really badly. So we're drawing another Force of Will. So I don't hate this. This could be really bad, but if they have another red source, then this might go really badly. It's really strange them having reactive cards as well. Like, yeah, it got me there, but you're going to have so many hands which are just terrible. Are you going to have another, like, you going to have Flusterstorm here or something? Because this seems so bad. Yeah, I think they have it. They're paying costs. Okay, that's spinning top. Sure. So their hand is ponder, empty, blank, blank. Okay, cool. I'm glad we settled that. I'm going to go ahead and draw top here, protecting my force. Now I'm going to play out the top, so I have access to the top card of my deck, whilst having a top in play. Now this is not a great situation for us either, because now they have empty. It's pretty unpleasant. So they might just cast Ponder here, which I will happily Pyroblast. Okay. Them drawing each of their storm cards makes things a lot harder. Yeah, like this. This is bad. So their hand is blank, empty the Warrens. Now they're flipping their top and they're going to crack LED? Okay. Maybe they wanted to hold priority there so they could cast something with the LED mana. Or they're going to cast like a ritual? Cabal ritual? They have 8 cards in their graveyard. Infernal Tutor. Oh, you're cracking this. Okay. Well, I'm going to counter that. I don't mind drawing top again. Well, I guess it's worth looking. I want to finish this game really fast now. We only have 9 minutes left for game 3. It's going to be close. Okay. Yeah, the lag is very annoying. Like, normally things are much more responsive when I click on them. I'm going to spin top now and look for counterbalance. Okay, I'm cracking a line. There's not many reasons for you to do that. Yeah, okay, snap cross damage, so I can get a Pyroblast if I need it. Like this, or if they fetch again, then I can kill them with Mendelian Click and snap cross damage. Yeah. Sweet! Pyroblast? Okay. Let's go to combat. Cool. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to make sure my internet is running smoothly. Okay, we're back. We have a keepable hand. We have Force of Will, Counterbalance, and Surgical Extraction. This is quite a good hand. I mean, yes, Decay gets rid of Counterbalance, but we have 3 pieces of meaningful interaction. We have 2 lands and 2 pops. So that's good for me. Our opponent is playing. Okay, I'm going to fetch. I guess I could hold up Brainstorm here. Yeah, that's probably more reasonable. Okay, I'm going to fetch a Tundra and pass. I shouldn't have fetched that. That was bad. But I should be holding up Brainstorm. I probably should have fetched a Volcanic Island to hold up Pyroblast. There we are. Okay, you're just not doing anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just going to run out the Counterbalance here. I mean, they obviously could just answer it immediately, but they didn't. Interesting. Okay. I didn't play a 3rd land yet. Okay. Well, we have top. I mean, that was a pretty good draw. Tundra into top was pretty excellent. So now I can just sit behind this for a while until they find a decay or something. So we're just looking for a win condition now to finish the game off. Pyroblast Island Explosives. Okay. I'm fine with this. So now we have access to Pyroblast, we can brainstorm into it. It's actually reasonable to surgical their decays here in this matchup. I know that's a bit weird, but it's quite important. And we know they have empty in their deck, so explosives is a good card to have access to. I'm just going to keep doing this for a while. I can't do it for too long because of time concerns, though, which is annoying. Like, if I didn't have this clock aspect, then I would just. Okay, that's pretty nice. So let's do this, because now we can play Brainstorm, Snapcast of Brainstorm or something at some point. Like, we can do that sort of line. These ponders are slightly clunky, so I'm okay with this. We don't even have to get rid of them, we can Snapcast of Brainstorm at the end of next turn. Sure, okay, so let's like these, untap, control this, and say go. And then I'm ready to Snapcast of Brainstorm this turn. Our opponent may be decaying our top counterbalance here. Yeah, Crushing Grip. I don't think I have a 3 on top. No, I don't have it exposed on top. So no. Let's just let that resolve. Now, I would suspect they may only play one of these. This person seems very Decay Grip happy, so they might just be playing 2, but I'm not going to risk surgically their 1 Crushing Grip. in the blind. And yeah, I'm not going to worry about having any explosives. I'm going to pyroblast this brainstorm. Cabal therapy. Kind of tempted just to brainstorm here and protect this. I mean, I might just keep it in hand because it's the only thing we have. And they might well just try and go off this turn. I mean, they did grip into therapy, which was pretty indicative that they're going to try and do something. Did I like therapy as well? I don't really have a priority. Okay. So, brainstorm. Okay, we drew Cleek, Snare. I think Snare is actually quite nice, and I like protecting Cleek here. Yeah, I'm just going to keep Force of Will here, because I guess if they're going to go off anyway, then they'll name Force, but they might think I'm trying to be clever. Oh, I could have hit it on top with top. That was really stupid. Okay. I am not familiar enough with this yet. I should have put Force on top to have access to with Sensei's Binding top, because he's probably going to name Force of Will here. And whilst we will still have Surgical and Spell Snare at our availability. Yeah, okay, that was really stupid. So I should have put that on top. It may be that Surgical and Spell Snare beat their plan, like they're trying to resolve an Infernal Tutor, but that was definitely wrong. Just playing way too quickly because of the time. I'm going to try and go off now, I guess. We have another piece of discard. What are you doing? Therapy. It's quite annoying. I'm not going to do anything about that though. I can probably take my Spell Snare right and then go off through that. Or my Surgical, one of the two. That hand was really disruptive. Snapcaster Mage. Oh, okay. That makes me feel a little more comfortable that they're not going to try and kill me this turn. And that they just want to stop the pressure, I guess. Which gives me time to find more stuff, hopefully. I don't know why they would Therapy Snapcaster otherwise. Okay, our opponent's catching up on us on time with their long turns, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Well, again, I may have to worry about that still, but you know. Our opponent didn't take any of the interaction for their cards this turn, so I'm not sure what they're thinking about now. Let's think. What might they be trying to do? I mean, yeah, I assume that they're just going to pass now. Okay, I'm not going to crack my first to top, but I will top in my upkeep. So I'm interested in keeping. Yeah, Cleek is really good. I don't particularly need these, so I'm going to just draw Cleek. They don't know we have this, which might throw a wrench in their plans. I guess if they took my Snapcaster Mage, then they're scared. They want more time to build up, right? And Cleek is very oppressive. It can also quite easily break up a combo by itself, which is nice. But giving me a whole turn of a top activation plus a fetch land, like, I could find anything. Yeah, sure. You don't know I have Cleek. And you might just name Forcible again, which could just still be at my top. Spells now. Okay. Clearly I should have surgical the first therapy at some point. Yeah, that I should have hidden the forcible on top. That was really, really silly. It was obvious. LED. Okay. I'm going to click you now. So do you have 2 pieces of gas? Okay. Infernal shooter tentacles of agony. That's annoying. You do have 2 pieces of gas. So let's think about this. If I take Infernal Shooter, he goes and gets something big and kills me, right? He has loads of money, he can just keep the shame, right? If I take Tendrils rather. If I take so Tendrils is what, 5 Storm? Yeah, so if I just take Infernal Shooter and hope he blanks, then that's probably good. If I take Tendrils, then he just like goes off. He just goes off. He goes and gets empty or something. So I have to take the tutor. And hope that this is good enough. What did he draw? Do something, or is he just going to tendrils me and gain a little life? And I'll take 10. I'm quite worried about this actually. This is a little bit sketchy. I'm so annoyed about that forcible being on top. Okay, they didn't draw anything. Sweet. It's on top, we'll be fine. Our opponent's just tanking. Snap custom H. Nice. Okay. More pressure. I like that. It also backs up our surgical, so we can surgical snap surgical. Pyroblast, snap pyroblast. A whole bunch of things. And we have snap custom spells now available now, which is nice. Yeah. They're kind of reasonable. I think it has 2 cards. One of them is Tendrils of Agony. That is it. They have a lot of mana. Nothing else. I'm not going to burn this Snap Custom Mage for no reason. Okay, I'll draw a Brainstorm. I guess it does cut the clock by 1, maybe? Let's see, that would be on 5 now. Yeah, so it did cut it. Well, no, we can just play it this turn. So if they don't draw anything this turn, we win. I guess they could decay one of our threats or something. But yeah, Brainstorm. So they can like tendrils and gain some life. So I didn't snapcaster there because I want to have access to spells now. I could have snapcasted Pyroblasters, but yeah. So you're playing your Tendrils of Agony now? To play around me having another snapcaster? Yeah, that's fine. I have a surgical extraction. So they're going to go to 13, and I have 5 power. They might actually. What are they doing now? They can't pass anything. What's going on there? I'm tempted to surgical tendrils here. I don't know why. Why am I tempted to do this? Yeah, I think I'm just going to surgical tendrils here. Don't know. Well, there must be a reason for me to want to do this, but I don't have enough time to think about this too much. He has Infernal Shooter. Okay, well we have a spell snap for that. And he has an Empty the Warrens in his deck. Okay. Okay. So he's going to tutor for something, and we're going to spell snare it. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know why I was worried about him having Another tendrils in hand. Kind of lame. Well, silly of me to think that. I've been really thrown off by this time thing. I should be more professional. More professional. I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. See? Holding up spells now paid off. Let's go top. I wish I could find some actual like gas instead of these. Like these are just air. I wish I had like force of will counter spell or something. So we have a 2-turn clock, 3, 6, 7, 8, 2-turn clock. Okay. So he has 1 turn to draw something. Hopefully we can find a counter spell or something. Like that. Right. He also has to try and go off in a minute of clock, which is tricky. Yeah, I probably wasted my... Well, I think I wasted my surgical extraction there. I probably didn't need to do that. I'm still annoyed about my not keeping force of will on top theme. But there we are. Did we find any gas? No, we didn't. We found land. So I'm going to keep a land. Put a land. Put a land. Go to combat. Attack. Spin top. So now I want to find like counterbalance. Yeah, surgical's quite nice. I guess. I'll keep surgical on top because that might do something. And if we need to find like a counter spell or something really badly, then whatever. But the chances are he's going to have to go through Passing Flames. I didn't look at his deck closely enough, but we can just surgical his Infernal Teethers if he just draws Passing Flames here. That's probably good enough. He's also on 4, so he also only has 13 seconds left. He's going to time out if he just sits there. Yeah, it doesn't make him win. Alright, well this is a bit of an anticlimactic way to win, but I'm pretty sure they can't win in 2 seconds, so I'm going to call that a 5-0 result. Despite screwing up a lot in that last game. I don't know if I deserved that last game, but there we are. Sweet! I mean, we were going to win that game most likely anyway. Really. So yeah. Thanks a lot everyone. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and should be back with more legacy content soon. Got this sweet... Oh, that blemish loss. Oh well. Anyway, 4th trophy. See you soon guys. Bye!